All right, let's talk about two little words that can cause some big headaches in English: for and since. If you've ever felt tripped up by these two, trust me, you're in good company. But we're going to clear it on up right now. So, first things first, take a look at this sentence. I live here since 2015. Does that sound just a little off to you? Yeah, something's not quite clicking there, is it? And if you thought that sounded a bit weird, you are totally right. This is honestly one of the most common mix-ups for English learners. But the good news? It is so easy to fix. We're going to do it together in the next couple of minutes. Okay, here's how we're going to crack this. I want you to stop thinking of for and since as just grammar words. Instead, think of them as two completely different tools that you have for talking about time. This is the key idea, right here. Think of for like a measuring tape. You use it to measure a duration, a length of time. Since, though, that's your signpost. It just points to a specific starting point in the past. So for is the measuring tape, since is the signpost. If you remember that, you've basically got it. Now, before we use our new tools, there's one quick thing we have to cover. For and since almost always hang out with the present perfect tense. That's when we talk about something that started in the past, but is still going on now. It's that have or has plus the verb, like I have lived or she has known. That's the grammar playground we're in. Okay, let's grab tool number one. It's time to pick up that mental measuring tape and talk all about for. Remember, for is all about duration. It's about a quantity of time, a period of time. It always answers the question, how long? So you're going to see for paired with phrases that measure time. Things like for 2 hours, for 3 days, for 6 months, for a long time. See? They're all measurements. And here it is in a sentence. She has studied English for 3 months. If I ask, how long has she studied English? The answer is a duration, for 3 months. Our measuring tape is doing its job perfectly. All right, measuring tape down, let's pick up our second tool. It's time to find that signpost and talk about since. Now, since has a totally different job. It doesn't measure anything. It just points. It pinpoints the exact moment in time that something started. It answers the question, since when? And look at the kinds of phrases that follow since. They aren't periods of time. They're specific points. Since 2010, since Monday, since I was a child. Each one is a signpost on a timeline. Let's see it in action. I have lived here since 2019. See? We're not measuring how many years. We're just pointing to the start date. Since when? Since 2019. The signpost tells us all we need to know. Okay, so you've seen the two tools work on their own. Now let's put it all together. This right here is going to be your ultimate cheat sheet. Let's just boil it down. For, the focus is duration. It answers how long, and it's followed by a period of time, like for 5 minutes. For since, the focus is the starting point. It answers since when, and it's followed by a specific point in time, like since 5 p.m. That's it. That's the whole game. And this is exactly why those common mistakes happen. You can't say for 2019, because 2019 is a signpost, not a measurement. You need since. And you can't say since 3 months, because 3 months is a duration. You need for. Once you see it laid out like this, it just clicks, doesn't it? Okay, enough theory. You've got the tools, you've got the cheat sheet. Time for a little pop quiz to make sure it sticks. You ready? Here's the first one. I haven't seen him blank last Christmas. So think about it. Is last Christmas a measuring tape, a duration, or is it a signpost, a starting point? What do you think? The answer is since. You got it. Last Christmas isn't a length of time. It's a specific moment, a signpost telling us when we last saw him. Perfect. All right, next up. She has worked at this company blank 10 years. Okay, what's 10 years? Is that a starting point or is it a duration, measuring tape or signpost? And the answer is for, absolutely. 10 years is a classic duration. We're pulling out that measuring tape to say how long she's been there. You're getting the hang of this. Okay, one last one, and this one is all about you. Think about your own life. How would you finish this sentence? I have known my best friend. You could say for 15 years. That's your measuring tape. Or you could say since kindergarten. That's your signpost. The best part is, now you know exactly which tool to grab and why. You've got this.